Good morning, YouTube and YTPC. Happy Sunday. Give y'all a little recap of the show, and I'm sorry I didn't do any videos because, well, we were busy. So we're going to give some shout outs to those that stopped by to visit with us. We're going to start out with Herferville came over, Harriet and Hugh. And then we seen Piper Dave and his brother. We seen Big Casper. I'm sure I might forget somebody, and if I do, you have to forgive me. I'm not as young as I used to be. Old Berg, Miss Rhonda came by. Apologize for not getting out to the patio to have a smoke with you. Every time I went to break away, we got busy again. J.L. Thompson Pipes over there on Instagram, he came by. New to Cobbs, or Glock Whiskey, if you're following him along on Instagram with him, he came by. Met him and his lovely wife. Eric Mills, EMC Cobbs, I believe, on Instagram. He came by for a visit. J.L. Thompson, he came by just to let me know that Andrew Sirigliano says, hey, all the way from Ireland. Man, you're lucky you're in Ireland. That's the only way you got a pass out of missing this show. So that's about it. I'm sure there's more. I mean, it seemed like every third person came by knew who I was, either on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook. So if you want to see a video of the show so far, Old Berg put one up. So you can go over to his channel and give it a look over. So it was good to see Big Casper. Haven't seen him on YouTube for quite a while. And let's see. You want to get into the haul, what I brought home with me? This is the one I went after. Show you the pipe sock there. RP, Rocky Patel. I've been wanting a Rocky Patel ever since Rocky Patel pipes came out. They're made by Eric Nordy. So, but they're a little pricey when you find them in the brick and mortars, and I found them at Cup of Joe's, and they were a little more reasonable, but I know they come to the Columbus show, and they offer a better deal, so I waited. So here's my Rocky Patel. Ain't that wild? Green stem. And then I went for a little ride around the show. Found me a Paranelli. Like this shape. Paranelli's a fine smoking pipe. And then I met an 11-year-old pipe making prodigy. My buddy Chuck Sands had his grandson there, and his grandson's starting to make pipes. He had his first pipe with him. He wouldn't sell it when I talked to him. Then another friend, Rick from the pipe club, he convinced him to sell him his first pipe. So, but every time you walk by Chuck's table, his grandson would say, hey, you want to buy a pipe? And well, you know, if you got an 11-year-old that is making pipes and selling pipes, you encourage them. So here it is. Now this was made by Chuck Sands, but it was sold to me by Justin, 11 years old. He was quite the salesman, because I told him, I said, I have to think about it. And I went back to my table, and it was about an hour later, he came out to my table and said, hey, nobody's bought that pipe. If you want it, I got it. So, our first show, it was pretty successful. Got everything back home unpacked and worked out the spreadsheets on who, what, and where. Shout out to Carl Olivewood Piper for participating. I sent you a message this morning, and we'll get together and make our swaps. And, oh, hold on. Don't go away. Don't miss me. The Queen and King of Herefordville gifted me this. 12 ounces. They don't make it no more. From what I read, this is what Bing smoked before he smoked his crooner when they quit making this. Appreciate the gift, Harriet Hugh. And here's the tobacco of the year for the pipe show, made by Daughters and Ryan. The FDA prevented them from printing their own label, changing the label to reflect that it was the show tobacco. So we got stickers instead. And that was it for my haul. Appreciate everybody stopping by the table. Appreciate everybody stopping. Oh, I knew I was going to forget somebody. There was Beans 316 came by. Smoking Fireman came by. It was nice to meet you. Brian, see? I've only been up a little while. Give me a break. So that's it. We're ready to rock. We will be getting back to adoptions next week. Also, New to Cobb stopped by and dropped off a couple pipes that he wants to get restored up. A couple of Dr. Graybows. We're going to get started on those tomorrow. So until we meet again, y'all keep on smoking. Be true to yourself. Pay it forward. Go sub somebody, anybody. No pipes left behind.